There is an Independence Day celebration in my neighborhood. One of them is fun work. People use mineral plastic cup to drink. At the end of the event, we found so many plastic cups traces. I attended a concert in Jakabaring, Palembang. There are around 7,000 audiences. All of them bought foods and beverages with plastic packaging and didn't throw them in the right place. We really depend on plastic right now. We use plastic to make bicycle helmets, child safety seats, and airbag in automobiles. They are also in cell phones, televisions, and MP3 player. They are in the roofs, walls, and flooring. And they're in packaging, help keep food and drink fresh and safe. But not everyone uses plastic well. They throw plastic not in the right place. Their trash still will be around 4 centuries later. It causes plastic pollution, and now plastic pollution is a global problem. However, plastic pollution is not the only waste problem that we have. There are many kinds of waste problems such as liquid waste, textile waste, and organic waste. So what can we do to reduce this problem? As a young generation, the best way to reduce this problem is by being a zero waste person. And here are some tips for being a zero waste person.
So guys, I just come back from the market and buy some groceries. And today I use a tote bag. Apparently, there are many different kinds of tote bag, and the one that I use is knit tote bag. So this tip will be very useful for you who like to buy groceries. By using this tote bag, you also help to reduce plastic waste.
Using tote bag is good for our environment, but sometimes people are lazy to bring tote bag because it takes too much space. So the other way to reduce the use of plastic bag is using this eco plastic bag. So eco plastic bag is a plastic bag that made from cassava starch and other organic materials.
Besides reducing the number of plastic waste, this bag is also degradable. So, if it ends up in the ocean, it won't harm the marine animals. It can be their food because it is made from organic materials.
As the time passed, now there are so many companies that put campaign to clean our own leftover foods. It allows us to learn how to separate the organic and unorganic waste.
Another way to reduce the use of plastic is bring your own tumbler. Cups are the example of the single-use plastic. At first, you might find it really difficult for you to bring your own tumbler, but eventually, you will get used to bring your own tumbler everywhere. And also, you can get a special price for your drinks if you bring your own tumbler.
So, two of my friends have already talked about their lifestyle to reduce plastic waste. But for me, reducing textile waste is also important. How many clothes do you buy every month? And what do you do if you're not using those clothes again? For me, if I don't use my clothes again, I choose to donate them or recycle them. It can be a napkin or tablecloth, so it won't become a textile waste. The first thing I usually do to reduce textile waste is by recycling my used clothes into napkins. Instead of using tissue, I use the napkins to dry my hands, clean the tables, chairs, and kitchen utensils. The other thing that I do is creating a beautiful tablecloth for my home decoration. So those are the tips about our eco-friendly lifestyle that we can share to you. If we don't do this, who will be?